Colorado kids. We saw 30 of them come in and introduce themselves. And then you got kids like this that say whatever he said. I can't
I transfer from TCU, play receiver, and that shit get like that with me.
Oh, play one more time. Play one more time, baby.
Can you translate for the white folks that don't?
Let me
I transfer from TCU, play receiver, and that shit get like that with me.
I thought I heard what I heard. He said, "I am a transfer from TCU, wide receiver,
Texas Christian University."
Correct, wide receiver. And he said, and I quote, "And shit gets like that with me." And shit, what the hell? Siri talking to me. And shit gets like that with me. That means like it get real, like it gets serious. Like on the field, it get like that. Like be ready for me when I'm on that field.
Did he play at TCU last year?
I believe so.
That lost to a shitty Colorado team?
I believe so.
So did shit get like that with him?
It takes 11 players on that field, JB. It takes 11 players on that field, JB. Come on now, don't do that. You know good and damn well you didn't have games where you balled out. You did your thing. 3 touchdowns, 25 for 32, efficient, no picks, and y'all took an L because your defense played shitty. It still got like that with you, personally. With the team just didn't, you know what I mean, come together. Now, listen, y'all, we all been in well, not everybody. For those in the chat who have played football, especially at the college or pro level, you know you in there with so many different cultures and personalities and accents, and people come from different like places. That's why I was able to learn how to understand all different lingo. I remember when my homeboy Ty, shout out to Ty, he's coaching in a college football. When I first heard his voice my freshman year, I remember at Ball State, you know, we were all in the same dorm, and I heard it. He's from Tampa, Florida, and he's so country. But when I first heard him, I literally could not fully understand what he was saying until I just hung around him more and got around. I got teammates from Atlanta, you know, very similar. I'm like, so you just kind of like learn just the lingo and all that, and you just understand what they're saying. Like it's just different accents, different sounds, but you know, you get used to that when you're in the locker room, you know what I mean? So everyone don't come out and speak like this very fluently and you know, got a A+ in their English 213 class and like, nah, everybody got a different background.
Yeah.
It should get like that with me though.
I thought that shit. Get on that.
Come on, JB. You've been a coach in the inner city for way too long. You know good and damn well you done have players that be like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, you know, you have players that talk kind of crazy.
Fuck yeah. Hold on though. I wouldn't let him walk off that right there. You could add, I'll get Derek Abrams on this motherfucker. That motherfucker right there sounds like fluent English compared to Derek Abrams, homeboy. And he plays in the league right now. Derek Abrams went to Colorado, 6'4" corner.
Yeah.
That was on the show, Netflix. That motherfucker's 10 miles from a country road in Louisiana. And I'm telling you right now, it's way worse than that. And guess what? When he got on that stage, I thought that motherfucker, no. What'd you say? Enunciate, motherfucker. Slow down. Coach it or allow it, homie. And by the way, 30 of the motherfuckers we watched yesterday walk on that motherfucker, you know, wobble bodies. Stop. All those 30 motherfuckers that walked on there yesterday, I would have corrected every one of them. Because if you can't speak in front of some cats that you just walked in front of, but you want to go speak in front of a collective and get money, you want to go speak in front of a fucking the media at the next level, like this is what you got to teach as a coach, dog. It's not just X's and O's, homeboy.
Most of them spoke well yesterday. Most of them, majority.
I didn't see that at all. I saw a bunch of fucking
dude walked up. He said, "Hey, my name is Alex English. I am a junior.
Oh, the white guy.
I am a long snapper, kicker from Orange County. Perfect.
Yeah, white guy, stereotypical. You didn't address the hood cats though. That's the one. We care about the hood.
Hold on. My boy said, "Hey, my name is Darius Johnson. I'm from Fort Lauderdale. I'm just here to get on the internet." Smooth. Perfect.
Everybody trying is from Fort Lauderdale on that motherfucker.
You remember the long dude was walking? I'm still laughing from yesterday's show. That shit was
I was like, fuck is this? Man, that shit crazy as hell. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I ain't never seen a walk like that. I'm gonna be real with you. That's a crazy walk. It's like he's relearning how to walk.
Yeah, that shit crazy as fuck.
And by the way, before we move on, though, there's another guy who's been trending in the news. You want to talk about voices and accents? Belly, go ahead and play the video of my guy Xavier again.
How old were you when you rode your first one?
When I was about 5 years old, and ever since I was a little boy, my uncle he'll bring the horses to my house every day for my birthday, and then we'll go out there to the horse stable on the weekends.
You have your own horse?
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
Dollar Bill.
What's that?
Dollar Bill.
Dollar Bill?
Yeah, it's a racking horse. one that stepped pretty.
That was my next question. Is it like a quarter horse?
Oh yeah, it's a quarter horse. We got some race horses too. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a quarter horse. Oh yeah, it's a race horse.
Hey,
yeah, I got me
the thing about South Carolina brothers that are country though,
strong as hell.
Motherfuckers are dudes. I'm telling you right now. I've been telling y'all, South Carolina per capita is my favorite recruiting base. Number one, number two, I believe per capita they are the best talent in the country. Just throwing it out there. Per capita, per side.
It's them down. It's just like it's country. They fucking eat potatoes and meat. They chop it down trees, farming. They got their like it's old school cats. You know what I'm saying? And they lifestyle. So
I'm just saying per size, per capita. Like
I hear you
from Silver Bluff on up to like Mullins, up to all these different areas that I used to recruit up and down. All the way to fucking. The beach.
Who's some of the cats you had who from South Carolina who was ballers like this in your career? Top of the head, like two of them.
Joe Carter, Nebraska. I played in Nebraska with my other kid Damian Stafford, who both had a shot in the league. JUCO played for me at JUCO.
The Joe Carter.
But I've had so many South Carolina kids, dog. I've had tons of South Carolina kids over the years from every position. But mostly, to be honest, you get a lot of D linemen. Oh, a lot of D linemen, dog. A lot of pass rushers, great technique.
6'4", 250.
I've had some great linebackers, great DNs, great 3 techs. And I've had some great freaks of nature athletes. I had a kid I recruited out of there, a quarterback that ended up playing DB at the 4-year level because he was such an athlete. Who was that?
That was my cousin. He put it back up. He said Iowa's one of the best per capita as well. Shout out to Keith Smith, bro.
Fuck.
You ain't really recruited Iowa heavily though, JB. Keep it funky, so you don't know for sure.
I know. There's a reason I know. You know how I know for sure? Because I didn't recruit them. It's like saying recruit Kansas. Do you understand? You understand there's states to stay away from, right? When we give them to you?
Yes.
We don't
here we go. Top states to stay away from when recruiting. Go.
Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas. Top states right there.
Boom. There's your clip right there. Cut it off. Put a little music.
Then you add South and North Dakota. Then you can add Wisconsin and Minnesota later. If you get outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota has this much talent. And if you get outside of, if you get inside of Wisconsin, there's this much talent. So it's bad. It's bad. Maine and Rhode Island are probably the East Coast states you stay away from. New Mexico.
Okay.
Bunch of fucking, wah. They're not.
That's Urlacher hood, ain't it?
Actually, he went there later.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of wah there. You ain't gonna be able to get them.
What are the best cities or best states to recruit in regards to like women that you run into? Like, after a long day, you've been recruiting all day, boom. Now you're going to go get something to eat. You're gonna run into some baddies at these places. Like what's the best spots?
South Carolina. Certain parts of South Carolina, like Clemson.
Yeah.
So they got that. They got that too. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Great areas. I'll tell you right now. Great areas. Gulf Shore, Alabama. You go in and get some real oysters. And you can go to a regular bar and eat oysters and run into a few just straight up, they were shooting. Bad ones over. Bad white girls. They was shooting all day. Got fucking dip.
Ooh.
I'm like, damn, bad white girls.
White girls with dip in their mouth? Bad? Okay. Where the sisters at? Because you like sisters.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Okay.
But you gotta be careful. They could have a dick on them.
Look. You gotta do a mic check in Atlanta, JB. You gotta do a mic check.
You gotta do more than that. You gotta do more than that. Phoenix.
Scottsdale?
Yeah, but Phoenix, Scottsdale ain't got no brothers playing. No high school. So you go to Phoenix though. You get some bad white girls. Everything in Phoenix. Phoenix is very, very diverse. And then Houston, love me.
Ooh, I heard about Houston.
Yeah, love me some Houston.
You got some stories in Houston. I can tell by the way your eyes just shifted when you said Houston.
One of my favorites.
JB was like Houston.
Houston's one of my favorite cities. Period.
Let's move there.
And then you could go to like a Shreveport or something like that in Louisiana and find you mixture quite some nice ones there. Also, what's that called? The fucking what is it called? The goddamn
bridge.
Oh, when the states hit each other. The key not
the key.
Nah,
the border.
No, yeah, but what is it called? Like the panhandle.
The panhandle.
The panhandle of Florida, Pensacola. So Pensacola is the first major. Like I had some players out of Pensacola too, by the way. I've had some players, but that's right there. Alabama, Florida. That panhandle, Pensacola got some. Pensacola got some. Charleston, South Carolina.
Ooh, man, you naming the whole country right now.
Charlotte.
Have you ever had to like run game on don't say no names, please. Have you ever had to run game on like a recruit's auntie, mothers, whoever, in order to
What?
I heard a rumor that a coach that I know rubs somebody's feet at a location.
I didn't. I had an assistant. One of my assistants did.
That's what I heard. I ain't want to say no. I just said I heard.
That was Quentin Moore, my main man, Washington's best tight end, returning this year on a visit.
Shout out to him.
I just talked to Q. More the other day. By the way,